Hello everyone and welcome to JJ Reviews. In this video I'm doing it on a Seagate external hard drive, which is a 1TB, as you can see there. I got it in black. It's for your PC, but as well, one of the reasons why I did buy this external hard drive is because I can use it on the PS4. But I'll be showing you more later on in the video how to connect it to your PS4 to use that as an external memory slot. So here it is, the Seagate external hard drive. I bought this off Amazon. When I went onto the website for the external hard drive, it came up with this one as Amazon's bestseller or Amazon's choice. I went for the 1TB one instead of the 2TB. I thought 1TB was perfectly fine for me. The price came up around, I think it was $41.99 I paid for this. Possibly it still might be this price, but I'll leave a link in the video. Well, I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check it out. As you can see here, computer, and obviously on the other side it says USB 3.0. I know it says USB 2.0, which is compatible with it, but one thing I will point out is when using this for the PS4, it has to be, well, any external hard drive you use, if you want to have some extra memory, of course, for the PS4 when you're downloading games, because 500GB ain't enough for me with all these games now, with the installation of the game itself. Then you got on top the update file. It's quite a lot, really. But yeah, like I said, with the external hard drive, it has to be USB 3.0, otherwise you can't use it for the PS4, because obviously their USBs are 3.0. So when doing this, when looking on Amazon, Argos, wherever you're going to look, try and make sure it's 3.0. Of course, if you're not using it for PS4 and just your PC backing up photos, videos, whatever you need, then just do it like that. So let's try and open this. As it's open now, because I'm not too bothered, I'll just rip it open if I can. Bloody hell. How are these open? Do you put it like that? I'm not sure. But anyway, it's gonna open. It's possibly what I'm doing here is the wrong way, of course, but let's just bloody get to, okay, so will this just slide through? I'm guessing. I don't want to damage it, bloody hell. Yeah, I may have done it the wrong way. Let's see if we can make this slide out. So as you see here, you've got your quick start guide. Very simple. Bloody plug into the hard drive, connect straight up to the PC. More of that. Oh, what's in that? My bad. So as you see here, it's not massive. I went for the black. That feels very lightweight. Very hard, quite compact, quite soft and flimsy a bit, not in a bad way. And here's your, go back to one side, you see here, there's a Seagate, nice design to it. Also USB, so let's open that up. Okay, nice pattern for it. One 1 terabyte, like I said, and there's where you connect it and everything. Yeah. Like I said, I'll move on now to show you guys how you can connect this to the PS4 and make this as a external hard drive. I'll see you in the next video. Hello again. Sorry for the transition, but as you can see here, I've connected my Seagate external hard drive to my PS4. Make sure when connecting this, it's on the left USB port, not the right one, because I tried on the right one and it did not pick up. It said it needs to be USB 3.0, so the right one must be USB 2.0 and the left one must be USB 3.0. You can see the blue light's on, so it's connected, so I'm using this on a phone to do this. As you can see, got the PS4 loaded up, all my games, of course. You've got Battlefield, which is a big bit of memory, Call of Duty, and everything. So you go over to, so what you want to do, you want to go over to settings, you want to scroll down to devices, then go down to USB storage devices, and it should pick up saying expansion. So you want to click on that, and then it will say, obviously, give you information, of course, of your device, which is expansion, manufacturer, Seagate, etc. So to install applications on this device, it must be formatted as extended storage. So what you want to do, you want to click format as extended storage, then it will come up saying you can install application extended storage, however save data, screenshot, video clips will only be saved in system storage. That's fine. So we go next. This device will be formatted extended device, so you click format, so please wait, and then this device will be formatted extended storage, so you want to continue, so yes. So it's formatting now. So now this has been set up, so to change the install location, because when doing this you can either, when installing applications onto your PS4, you can send the location of the application to the external hard drive, or if you don't want to, you can send it straight to the PS4's internal storage. So now that's done, look, it should come up there, if you can see clearly. It's green to say it's on use now. So when you go back, if you want to just double check, go storage, and look, there you go, you've got two. So you've got your system storage and your extended. So as you can see in the right corner, application install location. So whenever I install, say, any game, could be a digital game or a physical copy, the application will send straight to the, it goes straight to this external hard drive. But just remember, when doing this, when you send it to that, if you disconnect it, what you want to do is, let's see how it was done again. So what you want to do, if you want to stop using this, how is it done again? So you hold the PS home button, you want to go up to sound, as a quick menu, I do that quicker, and then where it says stop using extended storage, that means it's done safely, so you don't lose any of your application, so it doesn't damage obviously your external hard drive or the game application. So let's try and do it here. So obviously go back into settings, scroll down to storage, your system, obviously on here I've only got 98.75 gigabytes, obviously 301 gig of application, which ain't the best, put it that way. So obviously, as you can see here, you've got Modern Warfare Remastered, which is at the top, 76.46 gig, Battlefield 5, Middle Earth, Grand Tour, and obviously Fortnite is on there. So say I want to go and transfer, what should I do? So let's do Rocket League to start with. We'll transfer Rocket League. So you want to go and scroll down to Rocket League. Then you want to click the options button, and then it should say move to extended storage. So you click move to extended storage. Then you want to go and hit select, and then move, and then this selected application will be moved to extended storage. So you say OK. Obviously, however long it will take, fair enough, for 3 minutes. But while that's quickly doing that, I'll just explain to you with this. When moving a digital copy of a game, say you've bought, obviously Rocket League, I bought that as a, well not bought, but say I bought a new game that was coming out, so this World War Z game. If I paid for that digitally and I installed it onto my external hard drive, if I take it to another PS4, so around my friend's house, I could go and I could take this external hard drive with me, connect it all up, and on the home screen of the PS4 it'll pop up showing World War Z. But the only problem is, if you click that application, the game, it'll say go to PlayStation Store, because of course it's not an authorized that person's purchased it. So you have to create a user and log in with your PlayStation account, and then after that it should just let you play the game straight from the external hard drive, which is quite handy. Yeah, so if you're ever out and about, well, not out and about, but if you're taking it around to your friends, you can just have a game installed onto the external hard drive straight from the PS4. As you can see, yeah, it's not going to take too long now, 90 seconds. Well, there's nothing really on the external hard drive, so we'll quickly wait until that gets done. Yeah, be sure to check it out on Amazon. I'm sure they're still doing it for $41.99. I'll definitely say go and get one. If not for the PS4, definitely for the PC, because you can always have a backup of everything. But yeah, for me, I bought this for my PS4 because I definitely need it, because this was one of the first PS4s, just a basic internal storage of 500GB, which was okay to start with, but then over time, as these games are getting so much more bigger now, it's harder to have space there for the game itself, especially for how these update files come, and they're like 10, 20 gig. It's just unbelievable at times. But yeah, this should help me out quite a bit, because of course I want to have games on there, not trying to think, oh, let's delete this one to free up space so I can install this other one. It's just a lot of effort where this external hard drive, I can install all of them onto the external hard drive. It's just more easy for you. So as you can see now, that's now been sent. So as you can see here, Rocket League is not on on the internal storage. So as you can see here, it's not there. So when you come out, as you can see now, look, free space now 110.7 gig. So it's gone down. So you go back, application install location, application, so you've got 11.89 gig. Now as you can see there, Rocket League is sitting right there. So you come out, still be sitting there, but of course if I now disconnect the storage, it will not play. If any time you want to go back and think, I want to put it on my actual PS4 instead of the external hard drive, because you don't want to disconnect and keep connecting, you just scroll up to the system storage, hit options, and then it should say straight away application install location. So when I click that, so I can select between systems. So if I go system, that's where when I download another game, it'll go straight to the system storage built in on the PS4 instead of the extended. I'll change that back now. I need to send it there. So I'll send that back to that. So that's all done there. I hope you guys, and that's how it's done. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please leave a like, a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Take care.